like to welcome you to episode number 4 of Discovering the Douds Difference. So we're just fresh off of our trip from our in North Carolina at the High Point International Furnishings Market, and just really excited about what we saw, what we bought. And so we just wanted to tell you a little bit about our time down there, what we do, just kind of how our days go, and just give you a little bit of an insight on our buying trip.
The days start with Lori waking me up at 6:30 every morning. We have our breakfast and we're on the road by 8, and we don't stop until probably 7:30 at night, 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. So we have appointments pretty much all day with our vendors that we already carry. They show their new products that are coming out, and all new fabrics, new finishes, new groups. So we have to make appointments to go see them, as well as just kind of scoping out new vendors that we might want to take on also. And the thing that you need to really understand about the city is it's literally a city that is filled with thousands and thousands and thousands of companies and manufacturers, anything from bedspreads to lamps, pictures, flooring. What else did we look at?
Area rugs, accessories, really just everything for the home.
It's where we go once, sometimes twice a year, to do our major buying for the store, as well as specific items for clients that we're working with. So if they have something in mind, we're scoping out things for projects that we're working on, as well as buying for both floors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just to really fill in on the floor with artwork, lamps, all those kinds of things. And like Lori said, we do have our customers in mind when we're looking in the various showrooms and sitting in pieces to make sure that, what we're telling our customers are comfortable and are well made, and just a good representation of what we want to sell.
And the nice thing about that too is we obviously can't buy everything that we see, so it makes it really nice just to be able to be there and touch and feel and sit. So if you're not buying a specific piece or whatever, you can recommend it to somebody knowing that you have seen it in person, and you can reassure them that it's going to fit well in whatever project that they're working on. So that's a really nice way to see a lot of things in a small amount of time.
And while we're there, the two of us take thousands of pictures of all the products that we've seen, so we can remember, what sits well, what looks good, what looks authentic, just in terms of our projects or anything else that's coming up in the future, and then we can reference back to those pictures. Lori has actually posted a lot of pictures on our Douds Facebook and Instagram pages, and one of these days I will do the same on my own page, that we just saw so many cool things while we were there, and a lot of new things.
Yeah,
too.
It's just really inspiring when you're there. These showrooms are really done full throttle with everything from like just gorgeous flower arrangements to it all just being done top notch. So it's really inspiring as designers to go down there and see how they display their product, and then we can bring some of those ideas home with us also. So it's just a really exciting time of year for us to see all of these new things, and they really don't start coming into production probably until about the middle of the summer. So it's probably late summer or fall until we'll start to see like a lot of the upholstery coming in, and other things will come in faster than that, but most of what we looked at now will start coming in midsummer to early fall. We actually have already gotten our first shipment of items that we picked out there. Those were things that weren't new but were in stock that we've never purchased before. So we do that too. It's not that every item that we see is brand new. It's just seeing new things that we haven't purchased before either. So for the first time, we're going to be bringing in some items that are really one-of-a-kind items. We found a great antique rug vendor that we bought some things for. A lot of those things, though, will be custom order. Things coming in, we can order things. If we work with you and you give us an idea, we can work through them and get things in on consignment and take a look at rugs. And also some one-of-a-kind furniture pieces that are like antique pieces will be coming in.
Yeah, we found a lot of these vendors that just had, so much
Warehouse.
Yeah, warehouse that you could pick out the exact pieces that will come on the floor. So we chose some pieces from a vendor that we really love and we're excited to show you. Glory was talking about the rugs. We went to another vendor that had lamps and vases that were, brought over from China and Vietnam. So we're getting some really exciting things that are coming in, and I'm excited to show you.
So just to update you too with some trends and styles that we saw, it seems like it's still very casual, kind of a look going on out there, but we did see kind of a resurgence of a traditional, just kind of an updated traditional look where you might have pieces that have really traditional features to them, but they put a really fun color on, maybe like a campaign chest or something like that. So it was nice to see lots of color and some traditional, and we are basically a traditional store, so to try to see that come back again with some fun and excitement in it, I think was a really nice thing to see. Also, and colors, you can tell, Heather, what colors.
Yeah, I think it was the just certain things, even with the style, arm styles. Again, it might be more of a traditional sofa, but the arm style might be a little more updated or transitional or contemporary. I think you're seeing in the upholstery pieces maybe a lot more skirts coming back to the finishes on the bottom. In terms of color, we saw a lot of really pretty greens, blues, kind of moving away maybe from the grays, and a little bit warmer tones or warmer grays or beiges. I think that those are coming back, but really beautiful greens and blues. It just was nice to see some color this time.
And even pattern, I think we saw more patterns on thing versus everything being plain. It seemed like you saw a lot more patterns on pieces too in the upholstery. So it was nice to see that coming around. I think people are just kind of tired of plain. So like we said, a lot of what we saw that were new items probably won't be coming in until late summer, early fall, but the things that we ordered that were already in stock, like I said, they're coming in. We have a shipment that just came in. We're going to try to keep you updated with those things on Facebook and Instagram, but really the best way to see everything is just to stop in at one of our either of our stores, either Greensburg or our location in Plumville. We're getting new items all the time, really, in both locations. So it's a good time to get out and stop in and see us.
And also, you are doing a great job with putting some of those items that are coming in on our Instagram and Facebook pages, so you can see some of the new things that are coming in on the floor.
So I think that's just a good, wrap up with our trip to market. We had fun, and it's fun to be able to talk about it and tell you what is coming in. Another fun thing that happens when we're down there, our niece, Katie, works for a company, Lee Industries, down there, so we always get time to spend with her and have some fun with her. And so after we were posting some of our photos on Instagram, she came up with a new hashtag that says "Don't Tell Bart." So in keeping with the hashtag, we have a promotion that Heather and I are going to throw out there, an additional 10% off of all clearance items on both floors, and those items are clearly marked with clearance prices on it. So if you're interested in one of those, we'll offer you an additional 10%. It helps us get it off of our floor and make room for all of these new things that we're going to be getting in. So we're just excited for everything to start coming in.
And again, don't tell Bart.